Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Monica, humble servant of the Lord. I'd like to talk to you guys about self-love. Love yourself. You are not a loser. You is not a loser. You're a child of God. You have to tell yourself that. I had to tell myself that a lot of times. I speak down upon myself and look at my circumstances, and then I'm like been depressed about it. It's people doing worse than you. Like I have to remind myself, it's people worse than me. People living in the streets. People don't have a pillow to lay down. People have a blanket. They don't have no bathroom facilities, a place to wash their hands, or even to keep their food cold, and or stove. People living in the streets. It's worse. People dying. It's a lot of stuff going on in the world. We're in a country that we have free religion, that we could practice without being persecuted. You is not a loser. I felt that I always thought that I was a loser because I didn't accomplish stuff, but I had to remind. Always been depressed since I was a kid, and I look back at it like, what was depressed for? And I remember I realized that I serve a God that's able. Like, well, I'm like, God's able. God is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He controls everything. So why am I blessed? Well, if I'm with Him, why am I feeling like this? You know, through the good and the bad, I look to Jesus. Look to Jesus. God will take care of your needs. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Love others and love yourself. Love yourself by treating your body right. Don't just be filling up with drugs and alcohol to ease your pain away. You had a bad day? Cool. We all have bad days. Tell God about it. He want to know about it. The bad days, good days. You got a blessing? Cool. Thank Him. Acknowledge Him. Thank Him for your blessing. Thank Him for going through. It's a test. To remind Him the test will be a testimony. Your test will be a testimony. You is not a loser. You is a child of God. Remember that you is a child of God. How can you love yourself? You gotta love others. Have the joy. Once you appreciate stuff, you be content. You be content. Once you content, you rely on God. Because you know God got your back, and you come to Him with it. You don't lack nothing, and you giving God the glory, and God will bless you. You love yourself. You love yourself by treating your body right, by not doing drugs or alcohol, and eat right foods. Eat the fruits and vegetables that are grown. Drink water. Exercise. Exercise or do light exercises. Sit exercise, breathing exercise, whatever you do. Sleep. If you're tired, take that nap. Sleep. We gotta sleep. Feed our bodies. Our body needs that. And read the word. Read the word. That's the spiritual food to read His word. Put on the God's armor. Put on that armor. And you hear that whisper, you're a loser. Tell that devil he's a liar. The devil's a liar. He's a father of lies. It's in His word. Read it. You're not a loser. You're a child of God. I used to be a member of St. Marcus Lutheran Church, Pastor Jeske. I remember on his service, he said, if you're depressed, read Philippians. Read the whole chapter of Philippians. It's true. Paul is in jail, about to get executed, but he's still doing God's will. He's preaching the word. Despite what happened, he's been shipwrecked, beaten, robbed, whatever. He's been persecuted, whipped. He's been persecuted, and he still served God. Even though he chained, in his chains, he still served God. That's how we should be. If he could do it, we could do it, because he's with God, and he knows that he have God. He don't have nothing else. You know, he didn't worry about nothing else because he have God, and he's still telling the churches, tempting them how they should act and stuff. You know, letters to the churches, and And I have some scriptures for you. Philippians 4. Read the whole read the whole Philippians book. The whole Philippians. Courage, read John 16 verse 33, Acts 4 verse 31, Ephesians 6 verse 19 and 20, 1 Corinthians 6 verse 13, Romans 15 verse 2, Hebrews 10 verse 24-25, Ephesians 4 verse 5, and last, Psalm 139 verse 14. That's a beautiful psalm. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Love yourself and love the Lord. Love the Lord first and love yourself. Have joy. Have joy in Jesus, others, and yourself. Joy. Joy. You're going to be content. You're not a loser. You're not a loser. You're a child of God. And I have to remind myself, I'm not a loser. I'm a child of God. Tell me, every say throughout that you're not a loser. You're a child of God. You're protected. Read your word and stay prayed up. Pray. Be encouraged. Love you guys. Humble servant for the Lord. Take care. Bye.